So obviously for this video, we're going to be doing a bunch of different little things for the 6.0 in order to get it nice and prepped and ready for Mother Road Mayhem. Now, one of the upgrades that we're going to be doing today is going to be a paint matched rain guard on the 6.0 Power Stroke. Other things that we're going to be doing is we've already removed the hood stack. This one here has seen very many pumpkins. It is disgusting. You can still kind of see some like pumpkin juice and like stuff that is like melted literally right into the hood stack. So we're going to be replacing that. Putting this one on. We got some new custom badges from TSO to throw on the 6.0 because everyone's got to know it's 6.0 Titan driving this around. So we have them currently on the 6.7 and now we got them on the 6.0. And then here's a beautiful new hood stack that we're going to end up throwing on the truck. Yes, I got two specifically for this reason, so that I can always have a good one and a crappy one. So that one's going to go on the truck. That one's going to go back to powder. And then probably like in 6 months, I'm going to swap them out again. So I usually do that in the middle of the season. We're going to be reinstalling inner fenders. And if you guys haven't already, go watch my last YouTube where we installed these beautiful bad boys. So go check out that video where we installed the front and rears. There's some very important things that you guys need to know when installing those on your F-250. But let's get into this install where we throw the paint match rain guards on the 6.0. I think it's definitely going to make it look good. We paint matched so many different things on here, like the windshield cowl. We did the wiper arms. We went through and just paint matched a whole bunch of stuff on this truck, and I'm super excited to show you guys. It is currently 10:40 at night on a Friday night. We're going to grind these next 2 days and knock out this video. So I think we're going to be doing like 2-3 YouTube videos that we're going to try and post everything before Mother Road. I think we're going to be doing our reveal video this coming week. So like in the next 3-4 days, I think we're going to do a reveal video. Probably on Thursday. I think we're going to drop it Thursday, the day before we actually leave for Mother Road. So I think that's going to be really cool for you guys to see that video and then actually get to see the 6.0 in person. But we're super excited to get that done. Now let's throw this bad boy on there and see how much of a difference this actually makes. Cool. I don't know. I think we have, like, it has to come out of the shop to be able to tell, because like from here,
you can't even really tell it's on there. It kind of blends in.
It just blends in really well. It's something I'd have to like stand back and like look at it from a distance, I guess. But I mean, it helps a lot with the paint match. So I don't know. Well, with me doing this paint match rain guard, I would hate for someone to think I'm copying them, because anything I do, it's copying. So anyone that I stole this idea from, I'm sorry. This single idea alone here made me famous, and it got me clout. So yeah, just shout out to someone's idea that I probably stole. I don't steal anyone's ideas. Anytime I use an idea, I give credit or I make it my own. I've told you guys that. Anyone that's ever watched my videos that is an OG knows anytime I talk about something, it's just like, I think it's fine to get inspiration from another truck, but don't completely steal something. Make it different. I've seen so many people, for example, like in the Illumni Duty truck community, there's a bunch of white ones with teal. I don't hear any of them crying that any of them stole anyone else's ideas. Like, there's not really a lot of red 6.0s out there. If anyone says that I copied their idea, well, their opinion becomes invalid, because if I'm stealing ideas on color matching or anything, I've had the 6.0 for almost 7 years. You bought a red 6.0, you just copied me. So anything that they've done, anything from there on out, they're copying me, because I've owned a red 6.0 much longer. So annoying. Like, I don't know. I've seen people like, that looks just like my truck. My immediate thought is not, they copied me, and I get super butthurt and start crying, and I start typing in their comment section. It's, oh, that's cool, mine looks just like them, we should meet up and do a video, that would be cool. I'm a very supportive person. I don't get upset about stuff like that. But a lot of other people do, and that's where everyone needs to grow up. It's a truck community. You need to learn to support other people. If not, I don't know, get into something else. I don't know, go to bowling, checkers, golf. I don't know, go find another hobby except trucks, because apparently this isn't for you. Join the car community. That's very toxic, and that's something you should, or the squatted truck community. Get into that community, but stay out of the lifted truck community if you're going to cry about someone copying your idea. So it is the next day. We got some stuff knocked out. We're doing 3 videos in one day. One is installing the frame overlays, portrait and landscape, so you guys get a how-to video for TikTok and YouTube. And then we're doing another separate video that's all these little miscellaneous stuff. But it is the next day. We went to town. We went and got some longer bolts for these because the old ones were like barely reaching. It was always a pain in the butt to get it on and off the truck. But we're gonna go ahead and take off the old hardware because I lost all those. That's been sitting for a few months now. Don't know where I put them. But gonna take off the old hardware, swap it over to the next one so we can mount the overlays and then install it on the 6.0. Girlfriend's up here helping me on underneath the hood, and then I'm over here with the impact gun, and we're just tightening them down, and the new hood stack will be good to go with upgraded bolts, and the hood stack is ready to go. I have been working on this, and this has been an idea of mine that I have been brainstorming for quite a while. I've always wanted that aluminum duty look where the bars run across here. This is an aluminum flat bar that I bought from Lowe's. It's an 8-foot section. And what I did is I customized, made some brackets, and cut this bar, put a good bend on it so that I can grab my strip, glue it on there, and what the plan is to hopefully they will sync up with my headlights, and I will have a running light in the middle that is also like that has a little cool startup feature. So hopefully that works for that. But we got the brackets and everything on there. Honestly, pretty stout, and it visually looks appealing to me so far, and it hides itself really well, especially when I throw the grill on there. I'm just waiting for someone to say that I copied them on this too. You know, there's someone out, you copied me. So yeah, so you can't even see the cool thing about it is you can't see it because it's silver. The only thing we're gonna do is go through here and paint these little brackets, like right here on the front black, and maybe the side brackets, but other than that, it's hidden pretty well. I think the only thing obviously you're going to see is going to be this little white strip, but it's pretty subtle, so I'm hoping that it doesn't really pop out as much. It looks pretty subtle to me, and it lines up almost perfectly with these grills right here, so you almost can't see it at the same time. So now let's move on to the next thing. So now that we're done with that up front, what we're going to do is go over here in the rear and install our rear inner fenders. Now a lot of you guys are going to be asking me, where did I get them for a 2006 F250? This is a 2016 F250 bed on my 06, so for these they're very simple to find. These are sold by Husky, and so we're going to go ahead and throw them in. With this though, I'm going to have to drill out some new holes for my rock lights, and also I'm probably going to end up having to slice up that little bit there so you can see the new overlays that we installed from TSO. But either way, we got the rock lights remounted in there. We got this in there. We're gonna have to screw it down. And then for the final thing, obviously, our custom emblems from TSO. I honestly love these things. They're freaking awesome. You kind of see where we got it taped off, and gonna set this bad boy in there. And that is gonna look really, really good on the truck. So there is the rear with the rock lights on. Looks freaking awesome. Looks a lot better in person, but that is gonna look freaking sick. Now the only thing I think that this thing is really missing, powder coated leaf springs. Didn't really quite have the time to do that, but it's not really something difficult to do. So eventually this year we're gonna end up ripping that out, doing those red, and then doing the lift blocks as well. So I think once that's done, that's really going to set off the front end, and that looks freaking sick. So at night, this truck's going to glow very nicely. So it is almost 10 o'clock on a Sunday night, and we have the final thing just about wrapped up, other than like 2 very small things, but I can do that any day throughout the week. But this is honestly one of the things I've been most excited about. I have been like brainstorming this idea for literally months. I'm not exaggerating. And I didn't know how I was going to do it, so I kind of winged it. But these are going to be little light up strips here. And I haven't seen anyone do it before. I've seen people get like those little strips that are like 12 inches long or something like that. 12 inches long. And so they'll have like 2 here, 2 there. So it looks like 4. I don't really like that. I want something that runs like a full bar that runs across. So obviously it had to be flexible also. So when I saw CZ Mods selling this light strip, I'm just like, this is our sign. This is actually what they have on there. Obviously, you can see a little before and after here. So this is their little hood light strip. A lot of people even put them in their doors. They put them anywhere and everywhere you can fit it. So I think this is going to be a pretty cool little deal right here. But currently what I'm doing is just wiring these together, and I'm going to see how I'm going to go about this, because I've never done this before. Just show you an idea of what we're thinking. So that's going to be our little light strips. I think that's going to be, yeah, that's going to be sick. I wish, so since these were full length, you can cut these down, is a cool thing about them. The full length ones, obviously, they hit the middle, so they go boom, 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 and then come back. But when you cut it down, you lose the middle, so it still thinks the middle's over here. So I wish there was like some way that this thing would know, like, hey, if I cut 3 foot off of 9 feet, it's going to find the center off 6 foot, you know? So like this, oh, I have 42 inches, and it automatically finds the center for 42, so 21 inches and that. But either way, I think it's going to look freaking sick, and I really, really hope this looks as good as I mentally have been preparing about it, or whatever.
Do it again, and I'll see it over here, because it wasn't really showing up very well on the camera.
Here it is again, a little better of an angle. Kind of give you guys an idea of what we're going for. That was pretty sick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be super cool. But I think.
And you're hoping they match up with these.
Yeah. So obviously the main reason I'm doing that is because this has its own little C-bar. This lights up, and that looks visually like it's going to line up pretty dang close to the bar, so it'll give that 6-7 look on it. We will reveal that once it is done. So I just want to thank you guys for watching the video. We got a lot of stuff done. I know we jumped everywhere on this video, but I just had so many things to do. I didn't know what I want to do all at once. So we got the grill strips fixed up. We got the new hood stack on, the new bolts. We fixed a lighting issue. We only had like 12 rock lights at the moment. All of them are on. We got the frame overlays put on. That is actually a video before this one, but that was the same day as this. We got the paint match rain guards on there as well. The new inner fender liners. What else did we do?
I think literally that was it. It just took us forever.
Oh. And then just a few other little things in between. So those are kind of the main things. But we're super, super excited to debut this at Mother Road, and stay tuned, because in 3 days' time, we're going to be doing a reveal video on the 6.0, and I think you guys are gonna be super, super happy with the results, because I sure as heck am. So yeah, we're gonna have 3 uploads this week. But thank you guys for watching. I greatly appreciate it. I just want to thank every single one of you guys that watch our videos, and every single time we break past that 1,000 views marks just makes us very happy, and it makes us feel super accomplished. So we would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel and like, and then comment what your favorite thing is that we did on this was, and then make sure those notifications are on for the reveal video. We will see you guys at the next one, or at Mother of Mayhem. Thank you, and we'll see you later.